Start with the Karawa. I would just give you a little, very little introduction about Karawa. So Karma, as you all know, that it is a platform where we share stories, we share personal life stories with each other. It is a very safe space that is created by us who, and we, come every weekend, we talk to each other, we share our learnings, our experiences, and help our audience grow and learn from the stories that we have created throughout our lives. We can actually come here with open heart, with open mind, and learn and listen and speak. So that is a little thing, little introduction about what karma is. And moving forward, I would like to tell you the just a little bit of rules that we have here. So the rules are that the speaker of the day gets 10 to 15 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes rather, to speak. And beyond that, the audience or the listeners have 1 to 2 minutes each to reflect upon that. So in the reflections, you can talk about, if you were able to relate to the story in any way possible, if anything had happened to you, or what was your takeaway, what was your learning from that story. Just an open mind, just an open heart, you can share it out. So that is all. And now is the time that I would like to introduce the speaker of the day. So Jasmine Kaur. Jasmine is a filmmaker, she's a dancer, a motorcycle enthusiast. She aims to tell stories through her films and finds writing scripts and poetry to be her strength and her grounding. A Kathak dancer and having a background in theatre acting, she is someone who loves to express. An interesting fact about her is that she has long hair that goes down and touch to the floor. I would love to see that because my hair is going shorter every day. and and her dedication and hard work towards maintaining them is something that she has bagged much appreciation for. Breaking that breaking the breaking the conventions that her family had set for her, she has made her own path in the career and life and aims to inspire others to do so. So, Jasmine, the floor is all yours. Let's put our hands together and welcome her.
Thank you. Thank you for such a great introduction, and also for introducing me to a platform like this where sharing and being vulnerable is encouraged, and is nobody over here I know is sitting with a is going to be judging me for whatever I'll speak today. I know this is a very safe space, and I know that there is a lot of warmth in the way you've welcomed me. So thank you so much for that. I would definitely show you my hair eventually. We'll start with the talk first. Uh, I'll open with a self-composed poem. um, कौन हूं मैं, हिंदी कविता है एक, तो जरा गौर से सुनिएगा। पूछ न लेना मुझसे तुम कहीं मेरे बारे में कुछ बात, पूछ न लेना मुझसे तुम कहीं मेरे बारे में कुछ बात, उसकी क्या बोलूं जिसकी खोज है खोज है चलती हर दिन रात। आज खड़ी पर समक्ष तुम्हारे, बैठी हूं तो आज बैठी पर समक्ष तुम्हारे, कुछ तो बता के जाती हूं, साधारण सी दिखने वाली मैं क्या बनना चाहती हूं। आज बैठी पर समक्ष तुम्हारे कुछ तो बता के जाती हूं, साधारण सी दिखने वाली मैं क्या बनना चाहती हूं। जैसे वायु का एक कण, जैसे वायु का एक कण सांस किसी की बन जाए, मैं बन जाऊं चिंगारी और दिए हजारों जल जाएं। जैसे वायु का एक कण सांस किसी की बन जाए, मैं बन जाऊं चिंगारी और दिए हजारों जल जाएं। खोज रही कि कौन हूं मैं, बता बस इतना पाती हूं, साधारण सी दिखने वाली मैं क्या बनना चाहती हूँ। तो ये कविता है एंड पर्पस इस कविता से इस कविता को लिखने का या इस कविता से मैं क्या बताना चाहती हूँ वो ये है कि मेरी जर्नी तो अभी बस स्टार्ट हुई है। सो बट शुरुआत भी किसी इस सफर की शुरुआत करना जो आपको आपके सपनों तक लेकर जाए, आई थिंक वो भी अपने आप में एक अचीवमेंट है, क्योंकि काफी काफी साल लोगों के बीत जाते हैं ये रियलाइज करने में कि मुझे क्या करना है या मुझे उस तरफ कदम उठाना है तो कैसे उठाना है, या वो हिम्मत करने में। सो आई थिंक बिगिनिंग अ जर्नी in itself is an achievement, and this is all about beginning of my journey. So I would like to talk about the beginning of my journey from starting from school. And there are some incidents, uh, some events in my life where I felt like this is not possible, or maybe I do not have support from my loved ones to make this happen. But उस टाइम में क्या हुआ या कैसे उन लोगों ने थोड़ा कुछ कदम मैं आगे बढ़ी, कुछ कदम वो आगे बढ़े ताकि हम बीच में मिले तो वो कैसे कहानी आगे बढ़ी, तो आई विल स्टार्ट विद दैट। एज आई टोल्ड यू, स्कूल टाइम में मैं कंप्लीटली एकेडमिक फील्ड को एम करते हुए चल रही थी। मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं लगा था कि मैं क्रिएटिव फील्ड में भी कुछ कर सकती हूँ या कोई ऑप्शन है मेरे पास उसको करियर बनाने का। बिकॉज स्कूल में बहुत अच्छा था, नाच लिया, गा लिया, कथक कर लिया, फ्री स्टाइल कर लिया, स्टेज पर अलग अलग स्पीचेस, डिबेट्स, क्रिएटिव राइटिंग, पोएट्री, वो सब कर ली, वो सब मजे के लिए ठीक था। बट करियर बनाने के लिए तो ऑब्वियसली एकेडमिक्स ही था, बिकॉज फैमिली में भी दूर दूर तक इस तरह से ही होता आया था। बट in 12th class I had a cervical spondylitis problem, जिसकी वजह से मुझे पढ़ना मुश्किल हो गया था। So it was very difficult for me to look down on my notebooks, and the doctor had told me to stop studying. Now that, being a science student, to stop studying was not possible. So I spoke to my family about it, and we were quite convinced that थोड़ा सा पढ़ के average marks लाना is not enough. So what I did was I dropped out of 12th that year, and I decided to repeat a year, repeat करके अच्छे से पढ़ के फिर excel करके फिर कुछ करना। So when I repeated a year, I had a few months to myself. I did not have to study for a few months when my classmates were giving boards. उस टाइम पर सोचने का मौका मिला। उस टाइम पर my family had also seen that I've had a problem, and in the field that I'm selecting for myself in the future भी पढ़ाई ही पढ़ाई है। So uh, we had a conversation across the table where my mother asked me कि फिल्म मेकिंग के बारे में क्या लगता है। तो मेरे मन में लड्डू फूटे लेकिन मैंने इतना एक्सप्रेस ना करते हुए किया जा सकता है ऐसे एक्सप्रेस किया। दैट वाज आवर फर्स्ट कॉन्वर्सेशन अबाउट इट, एंड आई रिमेम्बर उसके बाद मैंने पूरी रिसर्च कर ली अबाउट द कॉलेजेस और व्हाट आई कैन डू और हाउ आई कैन प्रोसीड विद इट। Research is one thing, but to actually practically make it happen in a field that you have no idea about, which your family has no idea about, was in itself scary. But I'm very grateful that my family eventually came to terms with it, and they sent me to a film school. After 3 years of graduation in cinema with specialization in direction, I worked as a freelance editor. So when I went to film school, even though I had a specialization direction, I used to sit in editing classes. And I was also doing theater, and I was much appreciated for the acting and the dancing that I was doing. So my teachers used to tell me कि एक चीज चुनो, एक चीज ऐसी चुनो क्योंकि jack of all trades, master of none. I remember one teacher telling me ki you will end up like me, a teacher in college, and because of so many things that you do. But I realized not much later, even during that time, college time, I realized that it was necessary for me to learn and know everything under the sun if I was making a film as a director. I need to know what happens in the the performance part, what happens in the technical part. I need to put all of those tools together to make a film. So when they said that you don't need to do so many things, they were wrong. also, it was not that I was being forced to do something like that. I loved doing all of those things. And when you love doing all the things, just एक example मैं देती हूँ कि आपको प्यास लगती है, आप पानी पीते हो, तो क्या आप खाना खाना छोड़ देते हो? आप खाना भी खाते हो, आप सांस भी लेते हो, आप जिंदा रहने के लिए ये सब चीजें करते हो। वैसे ही मेरी क्रिएटिव सोल के लिए, जिंदा रहने के लिए वो सब चीजें करनी इंपॉर्टेंट थी। और इवेंचुअली मेरे को ये पता चला कि आई वॉज डूइंग द राइट थिंग। So with all the experience that I had bagged in all the different fields, I could put it together to make the films that I went on to make. The short films, the videos, the music videos that I went on to make. वो सारी चीजें वहां पर जाकर काम आई। Well, मैं स्पेसिफिकली बात करना चाहूंगी इस इंडस्ट्री में what it means to be a female and a filmmaker. When I came here, I was initially working from Delhi itself. I was working from home, and I was not getting very amazing projects. I was getting corporate ads and freelance projects, and I was giving my voice for some voiceover projects, and I was doing work like that. But to from there to here, right now I am in Mumbai. So from there to leave that house and to come here and to make it on my own was also quite a journey. So I went on to assist in a film in Kashmir. एक महीने का शूट था वो दिसंबर में, जहां पर the whole crew was all males. There were only 2 females in the whole team. One was the actress and one was me. उस शूट पर मैं ये सोच के गई थी कि वो जो फिल्म मेकर हैं, जो डायरेक्टर हैं, वो मेरे गुरु हैं और उनसे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा उस शूट पर। But unfortunately, things did not quite turn out like that. So what I saw on that shoot actually broke my heart. The way the crew members were being treated, the way the locals were being treated over there, and the way the females in the team were being treated, that was actually heartbreaking. And when I could not speak up for not just myself, but for other people around me, for the locals over there, when I could not speak up for anyone over there, I felt very powerless. And what seemed like a time in paradise, Kashmir is, that's what people call it, paradise, turned out to be something very opposite to that for me. So that 1 month ka experience, when I came back from there, I ended up feeling completely powerless. And I, as a female, I remember I felt like I have no place in this industry because the makers are all the dominance is of male filmmakers. The stories are theirs. So would you believe that the story had a female protagonist, but the treatment with that female actor on the set was completely opposite of what the story was showing. So also, the stories that I had to share with my fellow filmmakers, my colleagues, they were not approved of. The conflict of the female characters was not big enough for them. So for me, that conflict was big enough to be made into a story, to be told as a story. But for my colleagues, it was not big enough. All of those things, from finding work, from finding opportunities, to fight to tell stories that I want to tell, to put in the female characters and their conflicts that I think are valid enough to be told. That has been something that nobody told me about, nobody warned me about at the beginning of my journey, which I had to learn on field. So I wouldn't say it's the end of all of that. This is the beginning of that. But for me to have learned that this is what I will have to encounter, these are the things that will come my way, but I will deal with them in a certain way, is I would say I consider that as growth for myself. So that is, I wanted to talk about being a female filmmaker in this world, in the industry, in India. And अगर मैं नहीं अपनी कहानी बताऊंगी तो कौन बताएगा? I'm not going to sit around for somebody to write a story, my story, and tell it to the world, and wait around to be a part of that sort of a story. So after that Kashmir Wala project, I decided that I wanted to make a film. a big film, a feature film. So I was already working on short films or music videos, but I wrote a film and I put together a team and I set out to pitch it to investors. And I went to Chandigarh, Mumbai, and different places to investors to say that this is my story. It's a family drama, a romance film, but this is my story, and it does have strong female characters. It has the stories that I want to tell the world, and this is what I want to make. So that journey began in 2019, and finally, I mean, the good news is that in 2020 December, we finally locked the project on paper, and that it is going to happen very soon. That I'm going to be directing a film, a feature film, which was which is like a dream come true for me. And uh, when you are faced with a challenge, when you are in a situation where you feel stuck, which I have a lot of times in life in terms of the opportunities that I wasn't getting. So coming from a conservative middle class family to reaching a point where you can make a film, where you have a team, you have people who you can put together the resources to make a film and to finally show it to the world, that has been quite a roller coaster ride. And I think 15-20 minutes would not be enough to sum it up. Um, so yeah, yes, that I would also actually like to talk about one short film that has that marked celebration of my journey for something that I did for myself, but it ended up being appreciated by a lot of people. Uh, I Since you spoke about motorcycle riding, in 2017, I learned how to ride a motorcycle, and I didn't tell that to my family because I was afraid that they wouldn't let me do it. So I had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning before everyone else and get ready and wear my gears and all. And finally, mom is here right now. Like, I had hid my gears and my helmet in the dicky of the car, and I used to go there and I used to wear that, then join a group of motorcyclists to go on a ride, weekend rides. I did this for a very long time, and um, I met people over there that really supported and encouraged me to do what I wanted to do. So I give a lot of credit to those motorcyclists also, who were so free spirited and who were, they just got together to laugh about things, to laugh about their problems, and it was such a great energy, such a great vibe, that also had acted as a major push in my life, not just in terms of going on to buying my own motorcycle, but also doing the other things that I decided to do. So after a year, when I bought my own motorcycle and I started officially riding with the group, I decided to make a film with the motorcycle in it. So I used to meet these motorcyclists and hear their stories, idhar se udhar se, main idhar gaya, udhar gaya, ye hua, wo hua, and of female motorcyclists especially, uh, ki ghar se related stories mostly, how their family wouldn't understand and this and that, the accident, and still they want to keep on riding for the spirit of it, for the love for adventure. All of those stories I used to hear, and I wanted to make a film on that story. So I made a short film jiska naam hai Bevajah, and I want to read out a few lines. वो एक वॉइस ओवर की तरह चलता है. Three motorcyclists, women motorcyclists, who set out on a journey. एक लड़की है जो कि बिना बताए घर पे निकल गई है, and a little bit inspired from my own story. But कुछ lines मैं पढ़ के सुनाती हूँ. ये निकल चुकी है घर से और अपनी फीमेल फ्रेंड्स जो बाकी मोटरसाइकिलिस्ट्स हैं उनसे मिल चुकी है जाकर, और यहाँ हर दर्द की वही दवा है, हर दिल में वही आग है, बेवजह ही ठहाके लग जाते हैं, हर ठहाका एक राग है, यहाँ कीचड़ ही साबुन और धूल ही मेकअप बन जाता है, थ्रॉटल कभी कभी डिस्को और रास्ते मंजिल बन जाते हैं, यहाँ मौसम कभी हंसी तो कभी करीब से हमें परख कर जाते हैं, टेढ़ी मेढ़ी सड़कों के ऊपर हमारे हौसले उदाहरण बन जाते हैं। ये एक लेटर में वो लिख के गई है, एंड उसकी मम्मी अब पढ़ रही है लेटर, और उसका एंड पढ़ रही हूँ मैं लेटर का। माँ, पापा, आई एम सॉरी आपका कहा ना मानने के लिए। कभी कभी अपने दिल की सुनने का बड़ा मन करता है। आई एम सॉरी बेवजह यूं निकल जाने के लिए। इस बार वजह खोज के ही लौटने का बड़ा मन करता है। आपकी प्यारी बेटी। So, just to give you an idea of how this film must have been like. मैंने फिल्म बनाई थी completely अपने लिए, completely for the sake of the story, for the sake of the poem that went on in this. And you would not believe, जिस दिन ये रिलीज हुई उस दिन मुझे इतने सारे मोटरसाइकिलिस्ट फ्रेंड्स के कॉल्स आने लगे. There were some people who I did not know personally, but who had been part of the groups. And they started sharing with me their life stories as if वो मुझे सालों से जानते हो. उनको इस फिल्म के थ्रू एक कनेक्शन फील हुआ मुझसे, जो कि मेरे लिए बहुत एम्पावरिंग था, जो कि मेरे लिए I cannot explain that feeling in the world. So one of the friends told me that they were in tears by the end of the film, and so I mean I heard different people with their stories and different stories that gave me more power to do more stuff like this in the future. So that was my gift. I spent a lot of money in making that film. It was I didn't have any producer or anything. I just went on with my bike, and I put together bike riders and whatever team I could get at that time, and I just put in a lot of efforts in that without thinking about where this was going to be released or whether I was going to get this money back or not. But what I got back because of the film, while shooting, after shooting, after showcasing it, that was priceless. So I do not regret any bit of this journey, and I'm really grateful. There are so many bits and there are so many events that I'd like to probably elaborate on, but I don't think we'll have time for all of that. So let me conclude over here uh, by saying that this is just the beginning of my journey, and I wish and I hope that I can do a lot of good in the world with when I say, it sounds cliche, but this is very important, because so that Kashmir wala project, or to see other people, leaders in power, misusing their power, you really feel that you need more leaders who can use their power in the right way. Now, making a film is a big power. It has the power to influence a lot of people. Now, that power in the wrong hands can do so much bad. Now, I know that I have some power in my hand, and I want to use it in the right way to do good in the world. And I really hope that I will be able to do that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jasmine. And जो कहानी आपने शुरू करी एक पोएम से, और फिर बेवजह के अंदर भी जो एक चिट्ठी है, वो बहुत कुछ बताती है जो आप खुद सोचती हैं. So thank you for sharing that, and thank you for being that person who stood for herself even though things were not going in the right direction. And now let me, before opening the floor to everyone to reflect, I will just quickly let you know the rules. The rules are simple. You get 1.5 to 2 minutes. And when you reflect, सिर्फ ये सोचिए कि आपकी जिंदगी में क्या हुआ ऐसा. क्या कोई ऐसा इंसिडेंस था कि जब आपको लगा कि चीजें आपके हिसाब से नहीं हो रही हैं, और तब आपने क्या किया? So let us open the stage. And since I know we have someone who shares a small part with Jasmine in the life story of switching class 12th from science. So he dropped, but he switched. Aditya, if you're there, the stage is yours to reflect.
Hi. Oh my God, Jasmine, you are iconic. Okay, I will have to ask you to drop your social media handle in the chat box, because you have a fan in me now.
So definitely,
that was a really beautiful narration, and the stories, the story only makes it better. I can, but it's dark around here. I'm on a walk.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, sorry. Uh, when I reach home, I'll probably turn on my video. Anyway, yes, congratulations, not just because of your achievements, but for breaking the glass ceiling. I mean, uh, achievements in the face of patriarchy are truly inspirational. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya. And let us move on to Arun, who has been listening to the story intently, and I'm sure he has some insights to it.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jasmine. It was, a mind-boggling story. And when you said that uh, uh, it is, everybody's aim to find his life or her life true purpose. And I'm happy that you have found your aim in this at this early age, and that's good for you and for the society, because you are going to put your 100%, and we are eventually and you are going to contribute much more to the society, and we want much more leaders, because we don't we I think that everybody in us, everybody in his or her own capacity tries to capitalize his potential, or his gifts or her gifts. Then this world will be different, because generally what we do, we just try to whatever we are trying to do, we just try to get it stamped from others. So that's why we are not able to take decisions in as what we want to do, because we are trying to find somebody who just there is some model we can just replicate in our life, but life is not like that. So you have to go and find what is your inner calling. I had similar experience like yours when in 3 years back in 2017, I thought just I can I went for running. So I went for around 50, maximum 50 kilometers running. Eventually in 3 years. So I did various marathons in Tata Mumbai marathon, and then Ladakh marathon. So and in that process I met new people, which gave me energy. It's it's like in this life, if you find so many people, you share stories with them, you will have some idea, you will click, you will got some idea that will eventually help you in your life's journey. So it was a mind-boggling story, and kudos for you, and good luck for your career ahead.
Thank you, Arun. That was interesting because, yes, of course, as you started motorcycling, Arun started running, even though it was a very different proposition, because you being probably the only female rider, and I'm not sure like what is the equation, what was the equation for Arun, but I'm pretty sure that there were 99% men in his group of running. So moving on.
No, basically they are female runners also, and it changed our perspective also, because if there is no equality, if there's all men are there, our perspective will be different. But whenever there are girls or female in that group, we like to think from their perspective. So it's good to have a right mixture. It's not both genders are required to run this life or earth, because every part or everything, every shade of life is important. So there is no there is no just they are not opposing forces, they are cooperative forces. So there should be balance. So eventually we learned this through that
True.
journey.
True. Couldn't agree more on that. Moving on to Suman, who found her passion later in life. I'm sure the story would have touched you. The stage is yours, Suman.
Thank you, Jasmine. Yesterday, Rakesh shared me your Bewaja film, and in that film, I don't remember your face. I only remember is that your story, your poetry, and your liberation means the heroine or the actress of the movie is so liberated, and her she had so many dreams in her eyes. I can feel that. So that was amazing. And as I'm not a biker, but yeah, I remember one incident in my life. When I was in second year or maybe third year, my father told me that this is the keys of bike and you have to drop it somewhere. At that time, I don't know how to drive a bike, but I said, okay, tell me how to put the gears and clutch and all that, and I will drop it. Then my father told me, and I go there and give the keys to the owner. And after second day or the third day, they came to our house and they said, "Bhai kaun leke aaya tha?" And my father told me that Suman leke aayi thi. बोले हैं सुमन को बाइक भी चलानी आती है क्या? बोले आती तो नहीं है लेकिन हाँ लेके वही आई थी. So that incident was I always remember.
Wow.
I mean, I have lots of these kinds of incidents, which one incident is my father bought a T-shirt, which is what is written on that is normal is boring, and I love that T-shirt very much. Till now, till now, I am just the same. Normal is boring. I always do something new, and I wanted to try anything that I feel nothing is impossible. There is nothing which I can't do. So thank you so much for sharing your story,
Thank
and
you very
all the
much.
very best wishes for your future also.
Thank you
Thanks
so
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Suman, for sharing those couple of incidents. And let us move to Rakesh. Rakesh, since you have been following up with Jasmine to come for the talk, and probably you know her from Life Plugin. Let us hear it from you.
So thank you, Jasmine, for sharing. And now I will also answer the question which was before the talk, which Kritika was asking that what you want to be in your childhood. So it was deep down inside that I want to be a filmmaker.
Oh.
Yeah, it is always there. It was the only these two things I really enjoy is one is the cricket and the other is movies. And sometimes I'll be making Bahubalis and Titanic and something like that.
Oh.
Jasmine is surprised.
Yeah, yeah.
So I really felt connected to the whole the journey and the stories, and I really got connected to the part which Jasmine said at the end that filmmakers have a lot of power and a lot of leaders and many things rights on the filmmakers, and definitely means that gave me more power that someday even as a coach, even as a life coach, I can be a filmmaker also. And that has given me so much power, and that has brought me into the means the power of movies and the colors and creatives, and that has opened a new chapter for me through this talk. So thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you for bringing me here, Rakesh. And I had no idea that you wanted to be a filmmaker. We've had so many conversations, and I don't think you've ever shared that with me. So,
Yeah, I think I never shared.
yeah.
Now I will discuss with you.
Now we'll be discussing on this topic a lot.
Thank you. And now you know, Jasmine, why you're here.
I do.
So moving on, let us probably hear for the first time from a mother, if Renuji, you are still here, as to what she felt when she heard the story and whether she knew all of it or something was of a revelation to her today. You have 1.5 to 2 minutes, and the stage is
No,
yours.
hello. I never knew that she was into biking and she knew how to ride.
Oh,
Actually, that was actually when she told us that she wants a bike of her own, that like I was quite apprehensive that she's asking for a bike, whether she'll be able to ride it properly or not, because I had never seen her riding earlier. As she said, she never conveyed it to us that she's been learning it. Only on that, I think 1 or 2 days prior to when we were supposed to buy, she said she wants a bike of her own. Then she revealed it to us that she knows it already. So we had a conversation with Papa and herself. And Papa asked her again, do you really know how to ride? She said, हाँ Papa, मुझे आती है, आप चिंता मत करो, मैंने सीखी हुई है. So when we were convinced, we said, okay, just go ahead. तो ये है. दूसरा regarding her story, वो जो बेवजह जो इसने बनाई है, story हमें बिल्कुल नहीं पता था. We knew she was making something, but we did not know about the story. What was she like shooting, and what was the script? It was only when it was revealed to the world, it was revealed to us.
Mhm.
And like I think that was the time when I actually felt that in the beginning I felt I did not know how it is going to end, where is it going to lead to. But after the whole story completed, I felt that a message has been conveyed in that small short film. And the beauty of it, the way it has been picturized, her poetry, the way she had written the script and everything, it was mind-blowing. Like I was so proud of my daughter, what she has made. And I remember I would like to share something. We had gone somewhere. It was kind of a gathering or something. And she was with me. And after this movie, this Bewaja had happened, somebody called her name. Jasmine, you're Jasmine, you're Jasmine. She said, Hanji. And they were a couple. They said, we've just now had a daughter about 4 to 5 months old. And after watching your movie, we want our daughter to be like you. And that was a compliment and so dear to me. Like, I'm so proud. And after they said that, and I think I'm blessed to have her as my daughter. We have her full support, and in every way, I know she's going to do great. I know that because she's like, when she was a child, I knew the kind of intellect that she had. When I used to talk to other children of her age, and the same question when put up to her when she was 2 years old or 2.5, the kind of answer that I got from her was totally different. You could feel that there's something inside her. And that spark, after so many years, I can still see. And I know she's into this field with the purpose. She's definitely going to do something great and which is going to be of great help to the whole society. She's definitely going to change our society in a positive manner. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was a very, very interesting take. Yes, please go ahead, Jasmine.
So in Bewaja, Mama has also acted as my mother. So that is my Mama. If you have seen, you will be able to, make out. And secondly, that them not knowing about the whole bike riding. So I had started building up, because I wanted to buy the bike, and white color की bike आने वाली थी 2018 में लॉन्च होने वाली थी एवेंजर की, एंड मैंने उससे पहले व्हाइट कलर के गेयर्स और हेलमेट और सब ऐसे ले लिया था बिकॉज आई वांटेड दैट बाइक, और वो मैं छुपा के रखती थी गाड़ी की डिक्की में, उनको पता नहीं था. एंड जब मैंने उनको बताना शुरू किया धीरे धीरे मुझे बाइक चलानी है, मेरे को लेनी है, पहले मैंने सेकंड हैंड बाइक से स्टार्ट किया. पापा ने कहा कि ठीक है सेकंड हैंड जाके देख ले, ये कर ले वो कर ले. फिर एक दिन पापा ने कहा मेरे दोस्त की है बुलेट, 1 हफ्ता चला ले, शौक उतर जाएगा। और तब मुझे बताना पड़ा उनको कि ये शौक ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरे को आती नहीं है और नया नया शौक चढ़ा है तो इसलिए शौक उतर जाएगा। तब मैंने ये दोनों रूम में बैठे थे और उनको बताकर पूरा कि मैंने इतनी चलाई है, यहाँ गई हूँ, वहां गई हूँ, ऐसे गई हूँ, ऐसे गई हूँ, और ये सब बता के मैं एक बार रूम से निकल गई। फिर 10 मिनट बाद जब मैं रूम के अंदर आई तो दोनों दे वर स्माइलिंग एंड दे आस्क्ड मी कि हम कहाँ थे उस टाइम पे। तो मैंने कहा इसलिए बस पॉइंट ये है कि मेरे को उतनी मैंने चलाई है कि मुझे पता है कि ये शौक उतरने वाला नहीं है, तो अब मुझे लेनी है। तो ऐसे ये कहानी, एक बार तो स्टार्टिंग में फर्स्ट टाइम पापा को बताया था, उनको लगा था मैं बाइसिकल की बात कर रही। तो हमारे घर में बाइसिकल्स हैं, पापा साइकिलिस्ट हैं, तो वो कहते हैं कि बाइक ये ले चला ले, मेरी पड़ी है ना। तो मैंने उनको कहा था नहीं नहीं बाइसाइकिल नहीं, मोटरसाइकिल। तो तब फिर हमारी शुरू शुरू में कॉन्वर्सेशंस बड़ी लाइट थी, क्योंकि उनको नहीं पता था कि मैं मजाक कर रही हूँ या मैं सीरियस हूँ। जब एक दिन फाइनली मैंने कहा अब तो मुझे लेनी ही लेनी है, वो लॉन्च हो चुकी है, तो जो दिल्ली में पहला मॉडल व्हाइट कलर का जो आया था 2018 का एवेंजर का, वो पहली बाइक जो दिल्ली में आई थी वो मेरी है। तो मैं इतनी एक्साइटेडली वेट कर रही थी उस बाइक का, और वो जैसी वो आई शोरूम में मैंने जाकर ले ली। वो पहली बाइक जो आई थी दिल्ली में वो मेरे पास है।
That's interesting. Kritika, since you've just switched on your camera, do you have something to add? You have a minute to do it.
So Jasmine, abhi na, matlab I'm really listening to your whole story and the little things that you said. I was blown, and rather I was feeling that I'm so fortunate that I am able to listen to your story first-handed from you directly, because you are really the star, or the empowering person who is actually working towards things, and who knows that she has powers. So wo bolte hai na that with powers come great responsibility. So you really know that, and you are actually working accordingly. So that's enormous, and that's very inspiring. And the bike thing, that abhi itna sari baatein ho gayi hai bike ki, so I have a huge heart for bikes. And but I have been riding either there's a bikes leke, because I do not have, matlab my family does not own a bike, क्योंकि किसी को भी bike चलाने का शौक नहीं है घर पे except me. So friends की bike, relatives की bike लेके चलाया हुआ है, but then now I had been thinking of going on proper bike rides and with bike gangs and everything, but अभी तक नहीं हो पाया. So although I was planning, I have been planning
I
to.
can definitely connect you with the bike groups and all.
I'd love that. I would actually love that.
So, you know, there are some female groups as well. There is the Bikerni, an all India all female group. Then there's this Women's International Motorcycle Association. All these groups I'm part of, and I'll definitely connect you with them if you want to.
Yeah, please do that. I'll connect you over maybe social media. I'll find you there, and then let's get on the conversation. And yeah, so that was all by my side. And you have actually, somewhere in the story, you have pushed me towards me working towards my goals. And so thank you for that. And I loved
That is the best
how you
compliment.
narrated your poems, how the last May the film on the bike riders, the female bike riders that you had made, uski narration jo sunaya, that was incredible. I was just so lost in your voice at that time. So thank you.
Thank you, Kritika. Such glorious praise. I only expect that from my mother.
On that happy note, let us switch on our cameras, and it is time for us to get clicked.
Oh, I forgot. Kritika had asked to see the hair. I can do that.
Right.
Okay, so I don't know if I should stand or,
How do you show off your hair? Oh God.
So I'll stand. That will be a better way to show, actually.
How do you even manage that?
During the lockdown, this also has very interesting stories. I know we don't have time for it, but during the lockdown, I had a very hard time managing them because I didn't have any salons open. I could not go to them. So बहुत tangles पड़ गए थे and थोड़े से और बढ़ गए lockdown में. So they used to touch the floor, but उससे भी थोड़े से और बढ़ गए. So I got a little scared along with the happy feeling कि अब पता नहीं कैसे manage होगा future में. But now that the salons are open, I can go there to manage.
Wow.
Tom has also
That's
helped me
beautiful.
with them a lot.
Oh, I cannot even imagine how tough would it be.
All right, so it's time for photograph on the count of 3. Mhm. 1, 2, and 3. Done. It has been such an enlightening journey that Jasmine shared with us. And what brings the whole thing to one particular point wherein she took a break from class 12th and had a time to reflect as to what's happening with her life and whether she really wants to continue with the subjects or the career choices she had. And that brings us to one question that I would like to leave all of us with for this week. What in your life is calling you? When all the noise is silenced, the meetings adjourned, the lists laid aside, what still pulls on your soul? What still pulls on your soul? Do think over it. Until next time, take care and
Wow.
goodbye.